and so the healer did, and so he was the one that died. One of them was going to die, and
How was his rolls though?
not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, pretty normal, pretty
Hmm.
average.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't rolls that killed him. In fact, he actually got a lot of critical hits, so it wasn't rolls that killed him.
What were they fighting?
Um, a werebat and his two vampire buddies, and they had a death hound with them. Basically, it was and it was a boss fight, and they were offered the chance to talk and join us, and the group didn't want to. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, they fought. They were
Well,
offered a chance to they were offered a chance to do something shifty in order not to have to fight at all, and they said, "Nah, we don't want to do that," and so they
uh,
lost someone.
well, last night in Abomination Vaults, the group had a graveyard boss fight with a spider and did pretty good. Um, and the tank of the group kicked down some doors, revealing monsters. The first door he kicked down was a boss that they ran away from because it was a shadow that could rip shadows, and
Okay.
the second one was a giant skeleton. They handled that one better. They killed it. But that first boss fight, oh, well, bit off more than they could chew because the tank kicked down the door, and then the shadow's like and yeah, they could have killed it because the I think that's either a champion or a barbarian. I can't remember which one the tank is, but he had ghost touch on his weapon, so he hit a good chunk of it. The problem is not much, only vitality and ghost touch could hurt it. So leaving the rest of the
Hmm.
party kind of in the mix there. But they could have
Oh,
killed it. They could have
yeah.
killed it but didn't hit it enough, and it went to possess a worm in the room, and they're kind of like, yeah, we're not sticking around for that.
Mm.
So,
What level are they in that group?
they're only at two because they have
Oh,
to go down per floor to level up.
oh, okay.
That's how the milestone suggests it. XP is a little weird, and the
Hmm.
combination of alts there, and I'm too tired to do the math, so
Ah,
I I just do what the book says to do milestones. So as long as they go per floor, they level up when they reach the floor, you know.
hmm.
So, well, 2 sessions ago, the investigator, he one-shotted a giant scorpion. That was pretty awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Apex was there.
Huh.
Yeah. Back again, are we?
We are.
Yeah, you guys last night, that first shadow fight was kind of didn't go your way. I mean, it could have. It started out good, but then you guys handled that giant skeleton pretty good.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes the dice love you and sometimes they abandon you.
yeah, yeah. But still, like, it's just you blame Zeno for the both of those because he kicked the door down and well, he kicked down the first door and opened the second door, and still you encountered something. Yeah. Wow. No one's died yet, though, which is very impressive. Very impressive
Mhm.
indeed.
It it scares me when I hear you saying that after only 3 sessions.
Um,
No, because I
yeah,
played it before, and
yeah,
a lot of people have played Abomination Vaults before, and they've had a couple of TPKs already by now.
yeah. Abomination Bolts is notoriously known to be party killer.
However, I will say, like you guys, your group, the group as a whole, is doing pretty well because you guys are working together instead of like running off and attempting fade and all, and that helps quite a bit.
That should be, I mean, that to me is the way dungeons should be designed. They should be deadly if the group it doesn't act smart and work together
Yeah,
and use sound battle tactics and sound
yeah,
judgment, knowing when to run and when to stay and fight, and
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
Yeah,
The when to run is the hardest thing.
crying
And I've,
over that they reached the shadow creature on the second floor, abomination
uh,
vaults. But it
oh,
came from the other way. If you remember, we kicked down the door and it was there.
ah,
They encountered the. I don't know if you guys did. You encountered the giant skeleton on the same floor. I don't know if you guys you remember that or not.
it's been a while.
Yeah, but that's what happened last night. They found the shadowy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we managed to get through Abomination Vaults with only 2 deaths.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All 10 levels. That's pretty good then.
Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah.
good. No.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
No. Well, I think like overall, like any campaign where you could have like almost all the characters from start to finish. I mean, any that survived is quite impressive
Hmm.
because the
Yeah,
dice rolls just a lot of the time don't go the player's way. It feels like, but
yeah. Tom was telling me in the one he's running on Tuesdays, he's had 14 deaths so far, including one TPK.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
that's nuts.
Apparently they don't
Damn.
work very well together.
Apparently not.
Damn.
I didn't even get that bad when I ran
I
it.
can't.
Like,
I can't
wow.
believe they're still going.
Yeah, I know.
But they haven't quit. That they haven't just said, "Yeah, we're
Oh,
done."
you know, if Mr. Replays, he's gonna die every session.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, waiting on
He
here.
has a talent for it. His character that he's coming back in with on my Wednesday game, we were working on it together today. And
Mm.
he's died twice in my campaign, and he's the only person that has. And they've only just now made level 4, and he's died twice. And so he said, "Can I come back as an undead?" I'm like, "Yeah, you might as well be. I mean, you died so much, you might as well start dead." you
Yeah.
know.
Well, he was undead a couple of times when he ran in my campaigns and still ended up dying. So,
Mm.
Uh-huh.
he, yeah, he's lost over 200 characters
Yeah. Now,
from my campaigns.
Mm.
and he did die twice in this, but this second one, he chose to die so Thamagus would live. And
Mm.
I always admire that when you die for somebody else.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes. Hello,
Brains.
brains. Who are we waiting on now? Hal. We're waiting on Hal.
Yep.
Yeah. So, watch anything new, everyone? Recently?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, not anything new. I've been binging One Piece, and I'm in the like 450s for episodes, so I'm working
Mm.
on it. Mm. The Amazon Lily arc was really hard for me to get through because that was so unbelievably like the people who wrote this have never met a human female in their lifetime that it was just really driving me insane. I was just really like, this is horrible. This is horrible. Like these writers don't actually know what women are like at all, and this is really offensive to me. But once I got through those, it got better again.
Okay, so I watched One Piece, but I've got to ask. So, what aspect of not knowing women were they doing? Because you have the whole thing of women have the way that they think that they act, then women have the way men think that they act, and then there's the way women actually act, which is neither one of those.
You know, it's
Well,
interesting that this discussion is coming right on the heels of talking about characters who died 14 times.
well, the way the women were acting in this arc, they were supposed to be brave warrior women, and they would say things like "woo hee hee," and they were all about their makeup and their, all that kind of crap. And they fainted when they saw powers that were used, that like, and it was just. And then Hancock is like a good 10 plus years older than Luffy. He's a child. He's a teenager. They say it all the time. They call him boy. And she's like majorly in love with him. And she's like, I could have married him. And and she gets all jealous. Women don't act that way. Like maybe 12-year-old girls sometimes might act that way, but women don't act the way the women in this were acting. They were
Okay,
they were
hold on, hold
horrible.
on.
They were
On
horrible.
that whole the older woman fawning over the younger boy, I'm gonna call minor bullshit on that because of the number of uh, women teachers who are actively getting in trouble now for boning their students. So
There
it is something that
that is
does
a very
happen.
it happens, but it is creepy, and it shouldn't
Yes.
be seen as an okay thing. It should
Well,
be seen as Hancock is a really, really popular character from what I'm reading. She should be seen as a freaky pedophile, is what
yeah.
she should be seen as. She should be seen as a bad, bad character, and she's not.
Well, you also have to remember, age of consent in Japan, I believe, is like 16.
I did
So
in Ohio where I live, age of consent is also 16, and I still think it is bad when a 30-year-old is with a 16-year-old. There
yeah,
is something fucking wrong with that person, and I imagine that in a Hancock character's got to be late 20s to early 30s the way they draw her and portray her.
yep.
So it's still wrong.
It,
It's
All
very wrong.
right.
The whole thing creeped me out. And then just the opening, he's got all those mushrooms on him, and let's pull this one out. So basically, the whole damn tribe of women is giving Luffy a hand job at the start. I was like, what the hell? He's unconscious and dying, and he's being sexually assaulted by like dozens of women. And it just horrified me, that whole arc. I was like, I don't even know how this made the air.
Well, they're certainly different with content over there,
Yeah, okay, but it still made it to Netflix. Netflix should have said, "Oh, well, and they rated it TV-14. That shouldn't be TV-14." I was offended, and I'm in my 50s. I was like, "This is horrid."
Well. Okay, so last time we ended off with everyone in the city. I think you guys shopped, did you not?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And then you had some food and everything, and then fell asleep, and you felt your souls being pulled to the sky while you were sleeping, and you currently are in front of a figure, which I'll remind everybody, looking like so. Which he ended basically naming all of you.
I have no memory of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh everybody, but um, so you were in the tomb. You handled the skeletons after everything went to shit. You defeated
No,
the
I remember all of that. I
skeletons.
just that this in this getting pulled into the sky part. Maybe I was just really tired.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, like you got out of the tomb, you head back to the city with some guards that followed you along, yada yada yada. You did some shopping, you had some food, you had some role play, and then while you were sleeping, here we are. This is kind of where we're starting. Um,
I seem to remember we decided that we were not going to try and reestablish contact with our boss being dead. We weren't going to try and reestablish contact with the company that was paying us the crappy wages, that we were just going to sort of go out on our own.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but that we had like a certain amount of time before they would find out, so that we were kind of like jointly working for them, but not working for them.
Yeah, you decided not to contact not contact your company about Montel's passing as well. You thought about it, but didn't. Okay. Wait. So just one thing here. So after this figure kind of walks over to all of you, and you basically are in place, like you feel like you can't move. And he walks back kind of to where you saw him when you first saw him. And I am a little stuffy, and I got a stupid cough crap going on, so we have to roll with that. I mean, how the hell do you get that in the summertime? In the winter, I get it, but in the summertime, what the hell? Anyway,
Blame Canada.
yeah, that's it.
They're
It's
on
like
fire. Blame Canada.
it's the stupid fire shit going on, I guess. Breathing that in, but it's not so bad here now because it's been raining a little off and on. Anyway, so my name, as he says in common, is Himdi, and I'll put that in the chat for everybody, like so. I own this airship, and it's come to my attention that something has been released, and it's not something that is good. And as all of you are standing there, Montel walks in behind you and goes
Uh,
up to Himdi, and he's in kind of a ghost visage form. He looks at all of you and I can't believe I died. He kind of like in a sarcastic way. And Himdi comes up, kind of walks up to all of you once more. To correct this situation, you unfortunately are now chosen to investigate and figure out how to solve this problem. And he looks over to Montel. Montel, from time to time, will point the way. As for the rest of you, you'll have to figure out as things go. As a god, I cannot interfere. However, I wanted to gather all of you for this situation. And hear from a living perspective on your thoughts about the whole situation. And he kind of like lets all of you speak, which you can talk, you just can't move. So any of you can speak.
So, I mean, if I'm understanding what I'm hearing, this guy Himdi is tasking us with finding out more information as to what and why Montel died.
Oh, the thing that it's more towards the thing that escaped from the sarcophagus.
I'm sorry, you faded out for a second.
It's more or less towards the thing that came out of the sarcophagus.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. The circumstances around the situation in which Montel died.
Yes, more or less. So Montel kind of basically like frowns a little bit and is like, "I'm sorry that failed. Well, but I could not stop that event from happening in time. When that worker took that book and started reading from it, I could hear the chant, and for the first time in my life, I got scared and tried to run over, and then, well, all hell broke loose. I don't really care if you report my demise to the company at this point. They won't care. They always just will hire someone to replace me. So as regard, it doesn't matter. I mean, but I, when I can, will try and guide you along the way as best I can. He kind of like, gives kind of a smile. Montel was a downright good guy overall. Like, yeah, he was your boss, but he was fair, and you pretty much let you kind of work at your own pace and everything like that. So you know that he was like no, not shady at all, and very protective of the environments wherever you went. So he steps back a little bit. Anyone else want to talk? Yes.
Mr. Mantel, sir, what you're saying is we're doing this to help you and find out why this happened to you and everyone and to stop it from other evils. Not that you're still working even though you're dead. Like, you're not working for the company even though you're dead.
Kind of smirks. It's not just for me, it's for preventing a catastrophe on what has been unleashed. And then Hamdi kind of from the back goes, and Montel looks at you again and is like, that's all that I can really say.
Mm.
We, unfortunately, here, as I come to understand, are not allowed to interfere per se, but guide you as best we can.
So we're to hunt this thing that escaped without you telling us anywhere where to find it.
MD comes forward and is like, I am not a fan of the other gods, but still have to follow rules. Before I send you all back, I will say that you should seek out a scholar, more of a history buff named Loffen. He will be in the city. He may have much knowledge that you may seek. I will be watching from above. And once again, when the time comes from time to time, Montel will guide you from going astray. I wish you luck. And Montel kind of like, nods towards all of you. And before you can even say anything or react, you're pulled back down what feels like into your bodies. Not like a force there, like didn't sleep or anything like that. Um, but you are brought back into your bodies, and you wake up, and it is morning, and you are rested. But certainly, that felt like an experience that it didn't feel like a dream. It felt like you were there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was in that stuff they gave us for dinner? I had some pretty wild dreams.
So yeah, pretty much leading into the next morning, you're all coming down for like breakfast and some drink, I assume, and you all kind of like had that same feeling where like, was it a dream? Was it? It didn't feel like one, and kind of that mindset. So
Mhm.
Okay. Does anybody know this city at all that maybe well enough to scan their own memories to see if they know anything about this Loffen guy?
I am new to this realm. Perhaps we should just ask around. Someone might have heard of him.
Seems like a good idea to me. We we need to start somewhere.
Mhm.
okay.
I'll walk up to the bar and go to the bartender and say, "Have you heard of a man called Loffen?"
One second. I'm gonna make this more of a visual here. Just give me a second.
Mhm.
We might want to. Well,
There we go. So, who was it that was going up to ask the Bart keeps right here like
Or
okay.
it's actually dark.
What was it?
Yeah.
Hang
It's
on.
dark
Hang,
in there.
Mhm.
hang on. That's probably the configuration. How's that?
Ah,
Hey,
All right, cool.
so this is the bar here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just have a
Okay. Well,
typical
let me go over there.
here. I'll put the barkeep right there. So you walk up to the barkeep. He's cleaning some mugs and everything, and
Mhm.
smiles as you approach.
Okay. Hello, good sir. I'm looking for a man called Loffen. Have you happened to heard of him?
Well, who hasn't in the city? Him and his father run the farm that's in the city. They provided much of the food and drink for us here, and wine, and a lot of things. Being that it's in the desert and you can't grow much, they have made quite a garden in that farm there. And I will point that out in the city for everybody, which is right here.
Hmm.
See that big circle? So the bartender basically describes, how to get there as you
Okay.
see the city map, and he does mention that Laughlin, though, well, he's kind of a rebel. Him and his father have kind of had the outs here and there. Laughlin likes to explore, and his father would rather have him there farming with him, running the business. But that's no news, no new news, I should say, to everybody's ears.
The youth are prone to wanderlust.
Mm, indeed.
Can you describe his appearance so we can know him when we see him?
He's that guy with that thing on. No. Okay. So he describes, uh, if Egyptian Times had a GQ magazine, this would be right on the cover. Just saying. So that's what he looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information.
Okay.
And I'll return to the table.
Uh, uh,
I have a description. Should we try to find this man?
I don't think
Everyone's
so.
silent.
Well, if he's a bit of a black sheep, he's probably not at the farm. If he's a scholar, maybe we should head to the library and see if we can pick up his trail there.
An interesting thought.
I mean, I don't know. We could go to the farm. I just if he's not a farmer from what we're being told, so he's probably not there. Maybe they would know where he is.
Hmm.
Can't hurt.
The library is on the way to the farm anyway.
Okay. So you're going to the library first?
Yes.
All right.
Sounds like it.
Well, a quick stop maybe on our way to the farm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you make it the way to the farm, and it is open. And you go on in, and I don't want to put a lot of tokens on, but it's got a bunch of people in there sitting, reading common
Mhm.
books, but you don't see the described Lawfen person. There is a librarian. So it's kind of like putting some books away. We'll just use Cashman as a token for that. Faceless librarian. It's kind of like that. Kind of like has a cart like full of his books. Like I don't know, Ghostbusters or something like those old carts, and then it's putting books on like a shelf over here. So that's where she is at the moment.
Hmm.
But you do not see Laughlin anywhere.
Okay.
Library is nice. It looks like it's kept clean and well kept.
Hmm. Oh, tap the librarian on the shoulder.
Yeah,
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you heard of Bluffin?
yes. Laughlin is if he's not here in the library that he owns, is most likely with his dad or out somewhere looking for adventure.
Yeah. We had heard he was something of a scholar, so we thought perhaps he might be here.
Oh, yeah, he does frequent the library as he likes to read, but no, I haven't seen him in quite a while, couple of days.
Mm. Well, thank you for your help.
Do you happen to know any information about what sort of books he's been reading lately? We're very curious and might want to do a little studying ourselves to help us converse with him.
Well, he likes reading history books about various lands, and he's a lot interested in like tomb history and things like that. He's had a lot of interest over the years of exploring the land here specifically on various historical places. I don't venture out myself, so I couldn't tell you what in the particulars, but um, mostly historical books. Yeah.
Do you happen to know, and if I'm not overstepping my bounds here, do you happen to know the most recent book that he was reading?
Um, Unfortunately, that was quite a while ago. For the last tomb, he started to hang out with a kind of foreman of the tap mines that's around here. I've heard he's had interest in the mines recently. So I'll bring that map up for all everybody. Yeah. Right here. So you see where the taps mine is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tap's mine.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But other
Thank
than
you.
that, I am not sure.
Thank you. We appreciate your time. It can only help us to uh, uh, further our goals. Most appreciated.
You're very welcome. And she goes back to putting books on the shelves and everything.
Well, thank you all for indulging me with a stop at the library. Didn't get us much, but got us something at least.
All right.
It's a very nice library in any case.
Yeah, it's pristine. Like,
Mhm.
looks like a lot of money was put into it. You could just tell from its marksmanship and all that. It's very nice for a library.
So onto the farm.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just use the corpse token for now for the party. You're a corpse party now.
I resemble that remark.
There's actually a dance song called Corpse Party.
Mm,
It really is. It's actually catchy.
mm.
So, all of you head up on this path towards this kind of large gated wall with a iron gate that is up. Um, and it doesn't appear to have any guards around it or anything. And as you walk in, you're blown away by like the trees and gardens, and there's a lot of like gardeners around doing their business. And you kind of walk in, and it feels like you're stepping from the desert into this like forestry, not for total foresty area, but you know what I mean. It's like wild, like tomato plants and all this kind of stuff, and it's very large inside. You could just see like all the horizon, like all how far it goes, you know. And you're coming along, and you're looking around and quite fascinated by the size of this, and it's such a like almost like a different world being in here. When you come up to a man who's working very hard, and you overhear as you're approaching him.
But as we're walking through the gate, before we walk up to that man, may I cast just detect magic?
Sure.
30-foot emanation, and I don't want to
Yeah.
be, I don't want to be really obvious about it. I'm not really looking for anything, just trying to get an idea if this transformed area that's so different from the surrounding desert has, a strong magical aura about it.
Right. So you cast it, and as you do, it's almost like it's like screaming magic, and you kind of look around, and and you see for a moment like a silhouette of a dome, magical dome covering it. But you feel like the sun coming through, but not as strong as if you were to walk, you know, outside, if that makes sense, you know. And it feels a little bit more moisture in here than anywhere else. So there's definitely a magical presence here.
Thank you.
Hmm. So as you're walking up to this man, there's a couple of gardeners around him, and you hear him as you're approaching. Damn it! And he kind of like rips his gloves off and throws them down the ground. He's like, every time Luffin leaves, something happens, and they're kind of tending to a garden that looks a little wilted, and he's trying to like fix it up. You know, like how I don't know. I guess uh, botanists would know their plants and everything. It's kind of like something's withered, or this plant is no good to that kind of thing. It's not a large area, but he's mending it. He's mending it as you're walking, kind of like behind him, up from behind him.
This is an older gentleman.
Yeah, it looks about mid 40s, roughly.
Oh, he's an older fellow. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Did I hear you mention Loffin?
He sighs, looks up at the sky, turns around and goes, "Hey," he kind of looks at all of you, just like, "Oh, I was expecting city guards, and what he's done now. Ah, he's my son. Do you know him, or what is your business with him, if I may ask?"
That is complicated. We had
Hmm.
just a few questions for him.
Hmm. I get that quite a bit with him, since he's supposed to be tending to this farm and helping me. Instead, he's off in his ridiculous historical adventures, or as he would call it. He kind of like, dusts off some dirt from his hands. "I am Richard, and what are your questions?" And he puts his arms kind of crossed over one another. He doesn't seem to like put his anger towards you, but he's kind
Yeah.
of like thinking of, obviously his son and what's going on.
There's
We,
some
we
questions of a historical nature.
yeah, we have some questions about and some odd experiences recently at a place called the Khemu Ruins, Khemu Ruins,
Hmm.
and the Tomb of Ra thereabouts.
I don't get involved in that nonsense. I tend to this farm and everything. That's where my mind is, and that's where my experience is. As far as that tomb historical stuff, I couldn't tell you shit. But I could tell you about these wonderful tomatoes. They kind of like almost like a presentation. Is like you look down and they look good. Like you want to eat one right now. Like they're like big enough and all that.
They do look really good. Those are amazing. You are truly a talented grower of vegetables, sir.
He smiles. "Give me a diplomacy roll to see like
Oh, wow.
how."
This is why I want to keep my mouth shut whenever we're doing this. I'm terrible at this. All right, here we go.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's
Hey,
pretty good. So yeah, Gideon, yeah, he kind of smiles when you say that. He's like, "Oh, thank you very much. I do take pride in everything here. I want to make sure that everything is bug free and grows well and serves our city."
it is a beautiful place. I
It
may come
is.
back here and sketch sometime.
Yeah, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get this place the way it is. I'll tell you, a lot of help from everybody, and a lot of, almost all of them are gone now, but he kind of like almost tears up thinking about it. But he's like, "Well, if you're looking for my boy, he ain't here like usual. Last thing I know, he said he had to go see the warden at the stupid mines.
Mm.
So, unfortunately, he's old enough that I can't tie him down." And jokingly, he says like, "Chain him up to stay here and help me." I mean, if you're looking for him, try there.
Kids these days.
Yes, indeed, kids.
Mm.
Sometimes you want to punch them in the face, and other times you want to hug them.
Mm.
Just the way it is. Well, if there ain't too much else, I got to get back to my work here. And you can tell, like, his arms are, like he's a working looking man, like full in, just the way he's built. So,
Well, we thank you for the information, and we wish you the best of luck in your endeavors here. If ever I won't speak for my compatriots, but if ever I may be of service, sir, you have but to ask.
oh, that's very good. I might take you up on that. Thank you.
Blessings of Sekhmet be upon your personage.
Very good.
Well, good sir.
Wave my holy symbol in his general direction.
Hmm.
And it is not shaped like an elderberry.
Oh, okay. Uh, so Gideon, you got a extra hero point for that. That's very
Good call.
nice. Yeah. So you heading to the mines?
Would anybody mind if we make another quick stop at the library and see if they have any books on the ruins of whatever the hell I had it written down, ruins of Kimu or the Tomb of Ra? Maybe we could find some information there about what was in that sarcophagus.
Okay.
Sense.
Gideon, what languages do you speak?
Oh, hang on a second. Let me see I'm not sure. I don't know if that stuff. It's not. Common and Sackfroth, which is I
Mm.
think undercommon these days.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
Taldane, common Taldane. Yeah, and
Taldane's
So,
Sackfroth.
common.
Yes,
so undercommon, you said? Uh,
yes.
okay. So when you go back to the library, how long are you gonna take time to search?
Well, I would defer to the group on that. If everyone's eager to get going, then I'm not gonna bog things down.
I'm not a great scholar, but I can try to help you.
Yeah.
I'm a shitty scholar. I mean, I I I learned about the gods, but it wasn't through books.
Hmm.
Look,
Okay.
Okay, so what kind of check would we need to roll for
Um, society.
society?
Hmm.
Really? I'm untrained in society? That's odd.
So you're back at the library, and the main librarian is basically like sitting here and kind of going through some books. A couple of people have left since you last were here, which wasn't that long ago.
Guess I'll try a society check.
Sure.
I mean, I could roll it, but I'm just as good at society as I am at diplomacy, which is like not. Ooh,
Seti.
set.
Seti. What languages do you speak?
common, goblin, and clold. Uh, Khollo.
Polo.
Colo.
What's kind of language is that?
Hyena men.
It it is the hyena like one. I figured that was probably the closest thing to hobgoblin,
Okay.
like the desert hobgoblin tongue.
Hmm.
It's
Interesting.
it was one of those things of like there's not an actual language for your desert folk hobgoblin, so I was just like, yeah, that looks close enough.
Yeah, I think they mostly speak undercommon.
Since we're rousing around.
Yeah. Seti.
And I am trained in that, so I can actually make that extra checks.
You did find something. It might not make sense to you now, but uh, it's in your language only. It's going to be in the historical documents. I'm not going to say the name. You find that kind of book. Do you see it there?
Hold on. I see 3 different things in historical documents. Tome researchers,
The journal.
history,
The journal.
journal. Okay. All right.
It's in your language only.
No. Just look at that and go, huh.
Now,
Start thumbing through it.
as you're thumbing through it, your mind kind of starts to really get into the book and give me a will save. That's not like threatening or anything, it's just something. You can't put the book down. You're just captured by the words and what you're reading there. Like you sit down and you're thumbing through it hardcore, and you're sometimes going back, rereading stuff. Like you're heavy into this book. Like I said, much of it won't really make sense right now. May come into play later, if you get my meaning.
Yep. I will start trying to read that second.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot more people are here. Hold on, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Oh, and also, I want you to look into artwork, and there will be something for you there. Uh, hang on. You will see it there, and again, I'm not giving away much. You should see something in artwork other than the main artwork document.
Yep.
Yeah, you see it? Just let me know when you looked at it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Go into whisper. Okay. Cool that your language is really helping here. Awesome. So, as you're thumbing through the book and all these thoughts, you're like, wow, you're really into this book. You have a vision, that picture, a ruler walking up some tomb stairs with some priests behind him. This is playing out like as if it were a black and white silent film movie. There's no sound. Stops for a moment and turns. The priests following him stop in their tracks and right away kneel before him. Their faces kind of are blurred to you. The ruler seems to carry a large blade with gold plating. Turns and walks down, overlooking his kneeling priests, and his face is blurred. They bow their heads, not making eye contact. You see him talk to them, but no sound comes out. It's kind of like the Peanuts character, if you know what I mean?
Yep, gotcha.
As he comes back down the stairs, the priests stop kneeling and follow him. All of a sudden, the ruler stops right at the bottom of the stairs, puts his blade up to one of the priests who kneels before him. The others just stay where they are. And then you hear one word: protect. And then you go back to general now.
Tifera, is that a
So,
pun on
um,
it? Never mind.
so as you just kind of like that's happened and you're still reading through the book, your emotions calm down. You're like holding the book in your hand, gathering in the information, and you're double thinking of something. And now your full attention is on kind of like the library. You're kind of like coming out of it in a way, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Seti, everyone else looking at Seti realizes that something's a little off. He looked like he was kind of like just enthralled with this book for minutes and minutes. And all of a sudden, you look at him and his head kind of comes up and he's almost like he's thought of something or what have
Uh, detecting magic.
you. A little from the book. Not like heavy, a little.
Huh.
You're all right. You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, you
Huh?
have seen a ghost, but not recently.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Just w- looking back and forth between the book and like a couple of pages, and then up to everyone else as he blinks for a minute.
Mhm.
It's- close the book. Look over to the librarian. I need to borrow this.
Ah, indeed. She looks up from reading her book there, and there's a bunch of books on the table. On the back of there, you could sign it out. I'll take the ticket. You know, back in the day, how old you
Yep.
are, I don't know. They had
Yeah.
those tickets in the back, so you sign your name, and she takes it.
And they.
Please return it in good condition, please. These are valuable books, so you have a week with it. If you need to sign it out again, please come back and sign this ticket. Okay? She
Yeah.
smiles, goes back to her book.
You should make sure to return it. Those librarians are relentless.
Yeah, they turn into a dragon to hunt you.
I foresee at level when right around the time we hit level 9 or level 10, we're going to be haunted by the ghost of the librarian.
What was the name of the tomb that we're looking at again? Look over to everybody.
It is. Hang on a second here. Kimu.
Albert,
Khemu. And it was the tomb of Ra in the ruins of Kimu.
Okay, I don't see a mention of that one.
roll
How,
me.
how long of a journey do Tapas mine?
It will be. Well, you guys are on horseback, so sticking to the road. Obviously, you'll take a bit longer because you're going around. Um, I don't know why the measurement controls are so weird now. Oh, there we go. So 2 squares per day.
Is that a river?
Yes. The small rivers running throughout the whole place.
Is
These,
the river navigable? Is there like river traffic?
yeah, like you could drink from it, but it's a little dirty. But it
No,
won't.
are there boats on it?
No, not that big. It's like, you know, I wouldn't say a pond size, but it's you can walk across it. That it's not.
It's like 3 foot deep,
Yeah, yeah,
enough to knock you off your feet if you're not paying attention. But
yeah.
otherwise,
So no possibility of hiring a boat and just floating down.
No, no.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
And by the
Okay.
by the way, the sandstorms do not happen here. FYI, they happen in the big land.
Mm.
Because you could tell as you're walking around, like there's sandstorms when sand's higher or different shape kind of across the surface. Here it's flat and level ground and that kind of stuff.
Okay, so by my count, we've got a journey of every bit of a week, maybe a little more than a week in front of us.
I'll say you signed the book out for a month, just you know,
yeah.
yeah, that's no problem.
Do you know what that means? We are going to be haunted by the librarian because
Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah.
that. If I was an asshole GM, I'd give you a day, man, and then you're hunted.
Do we go straight through the middle of the desert or go around by the river and stop at like Setnak and check the shops for any supplies we might need?
Probably best to go along the edge of the river because that'll make grabbing extra resources for food and water easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not aware of any significant time constraints. So why not?
Setanak is actually a crypt,
Okay.
I'll be right back. Okay,
What
second.
about Albacete?
but
If
I mean,
Setnak is a crypt, what is Albacete? Is that a city or more ruins?
that is. Um, so, you taking that road around there? Is that how your journey's going to be, or are you going straight through? That'll depend.
Well,
We're gonna take the
that's
road.
why we're asking about the landmarks like
Yeah.
Albacete.
Okay. Okay. That is just a simple ruins. It's you can't really explore it much. It's a place where you can you know hide in the heat or in shadows of the ruins of the rocks and all, but it's nothing. I'll just put that on there for you on the map, actually. So,
Well, what if we went? I mean, if we go straight across, is there a way through the mountains to the mine? Like
take a
all
bit
the road.
longer. It would take a bit longer, but yeah, you could cut across.
What if we went through Derikara? Is that a city or is that also ruins?
Kara, that is.
Just trying to figure out what our options are here.
Yeah.
So there is in the people location subfolder there is a listing of specific locations there. So that is
Okay.
a building. So if you look at that, there will sections are listed.
Mountains.
And
Okay.
if you don't see a listing on there, I'm not sure. You wouldn't be sure what it is. just to give you a kind of more of a grasp of what's around. So basically, when you came into town, you got a pamphlet, like if you would find in you know, here's a guide on the path of all the shit is here. There, so you got a better idea of what's around. Because that would honestly take you like a long time to go. Where's this road go? What's this place? What's this location? No, not doing that. And I've listed, by the way, all these markers are quests that I have listed on the map. So there are quests that are available to you right now. Obviously, some are leveled, but you could do those in your own time, whenever.
I
Okay,
still think
so Quest Mine is well known. Obviously, the librarian knew about it. The Richard, the father, knew about it. So since it's known, there's probably some sort of typical route. It's a mine, so it's going to be delivering stuff to this city, and maybe whatever the normal travel route between the city and the mine would be the way for us to go.
and for going by the river, if nothing else, to save water.
Okay.
And there seems to be a road marked along there too.
So you're going along this road here, or are you gonna go cut across? Just, for events' sakes, if there are any. I just will need to know that.
I'm for the road, but it's
Road.
everyone's decision. So
Yeah. So the road, everybody? Okay.
That
Yeah.
looking at the can we do like I mean, I guess what I'm wondering is what are the traveling conditions? Are there lots of bandits? Are we likely to run into bandits along the road? More likely to run if we go over land? I mean, we didn't have any problems going to the Kimu ruins and back.
Well,
That I
remember when you went there, you had a bunch of workers in Montel. When you went back to the city, guards were with you. So,
Right. That's very true. I guess what I'm looking for is some local knowledge that might help guide us to an informed decision of the best way to go.
okay.
Is there already an established route? Are there bandits that we're likely to encounter if we go this way versus that way?
Society roll. You don't have to get high. I can tell you everything with one roll. Roll again. Don't use your hero point. That was terrible. I have faith in you, Gideon. That's fine. 10's all you needed. You're good. So, there are
Transit.
bandits along the road, along these areas here. Probably more, but it is everybody that travels along these roads is always kind of very watchful. They're not just human bandits; they're goblin bandits. So definitely, look out. It's best to scout if you stop and all that kind of stuff. Um, so
Okay, so it's rough country no matter which way we go. Maybe the road might be a little bit safer, and it's along the river. I think that's a really good point. So yeah, I'm all for it.
okay.
Okay.
So um, you pass the crypt. I've already rolled for encounters, by the way, so I'm just fast tracking this. I just wanted to make sure where you guys were going, right?
Yep.
Um,
I
okay.
will set my exploration as subsist,
Okay.
and I can either roll for it or I can take my assurance survival and get a pretty decent roll. automatically. I don't remember how exactly that works. It's 10 plus my proficiency bonus. Proficiency bonus on that is 3, so it's a auto 13.
Sorry, this is for which?
Subsist.
Is that like a
Um,
scout kind of thing?
no, it's the exploration downtime.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
basically it lets you find food on the way.
yeah,
Yeah, you do. You know, nothing like, like a large cow or anything, but enough to become a ration. So,
yeah.
you're
It's
good.
just a,
So you get here. Um, so I gotta throw this over to you. So you're kind of stopped, you're resting for the night. Who is going to be the first to last kind of watch over everybody? Like patrol, I should say, for that evening.
what do we have? 5 of us? 4 of us?
Yeah, so hour and a half each.
Mm, something
Yeah.
like that.
All right, if nobody else wants it, I'll go first.
Okay.
Gideon.
Okay.
I'll take
Um,
last watch, so the sun will be coming up, so I can actually see.
okay,
I
so
take a middle of the night because I have dark vision.
all right, so I need I need a perception roll in order of patrol. So one at a time.
Okay. Before we head into that, do you all think that I should cast some light spells around the camp, like the cardinal points?
Hmm.
Maybe like 30 feet out or 40 feet out.
Might not be a bad idea.
It's hit and miss with that. By doing that, you're pinging our location to everyone. But also those of you who need light will be able to have some.
I agree. It's a double-edged sword. Anybody feel strongly about it one way or another? In the absence of anybody feeling strongly, then we'll just leave it the way it is, and we'll stay dark and we'll run silent.
Well, so if some likes, we have to have a fire.
Yeah. Yeah, something minor like that. I don't think we need like full on,
Okay.
light spells, but
All
something
right.
minor.
So I'll go ahead and roll my perception then. No light spells and first watch perception. There's my roll.
Yeah, you see nothing. You think everything's good. All right, next up. Who's next in the patrol?
I believe that was me the way I understood it. So, I'm gonna roll that one also. Oh, there is.
Yeah,
In
you
fact,
think
I'm gonna.
everything's good,
Yeah,
you're chilling, reading a
yeah,
book, having a smoke,
yeah. I'm
it's
not gonna
awesome.
re-roll it because it's funnier that way. So.
It is. It's a
Yeah,
good thing for
definitely.
maintaining vigilance.
Okay. Next up. Who's
Me.
next? All right. Hey.
Nicely done.
All right. So, hang on. Uh, uh, let's me. So, with that 21, y'all are camping on the side of the road, and Seti, you are aware that some
Ooh,
leech looking things have approached the camp, snuck up on you. So, Seti, you get one free action before initiative roll. You could do whatever you want. One action, cast a spell, move, attack.
1 second.
Yeah. If only some people rolled better perception, they could have saw them from a while.
Okay. That big, they're hard to see.
I would just face palm if another natural one was rolled. That's all I gotta say.
Can I? I don't suppose I can move and then do a thing.
What do you want to do? Like, what's your
Uh,
tactic?
My tactic is I have a focus spell,
Okay.
Dazzling Flash, but it's only a 15-foot cone, and because of the placement of me being way the hell over here, I can't get them.
Okay, so you need to be kind of like closer like
Well, that's
that.
not me.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is me here.
There.
I would
Sorry.
need to be about. Let me see. 15 is that. So I think it'd be like. I think that would be 15 feet. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay,
So that.
so I will say roll your athletics to see what you get, and then maybe I'll give you
Okay.
a bit bonus there.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Like it's more of a reactionary, like you're seeing these things kind of thing.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Either or. I'm fine with either or.
Okay. I'm gonna go acro because I'm better with that one.
Yeah, you can move into position and cast it.
Okay.
So move your guy.
I
Don't
think.
forget to target them both.
Yeah, that's 15-foot cone. Okay. How do I target multiple things?
I think it's
Gift T.
Shift T.
Yep.
Shift G. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
You got him. Yeah.
1 second.
Beautiful. All right, so let's roll for them.
And hold on. I can place a 15-foot cone. How do I rotate the cone?
Oh wow! One critically
How do I
passed, one normal success. Well, one success.
say how do I rotate the cone, the targeting thing?
Uh, Shift and scroll wheel, I think.
Aha, yes. Okay, so that would be that. Oh, yeah.
All right. So one critically passed. So this guy critically passed. This guy normal success. So he's dazzled for 1 round. All
And
right.
giant bright light um
We're
goes off,
here.
and it's like, hey guys.
All right, initiative, everybody. And on encounters for this campaign, you will get treasure after the battle's over for these type of encounters. Okay. Gideon is first. So you're woken up by this shout of, hey, you guys. And Gideon, you wake up to see these like creatures before you.
Gideon will immediately with his final action, he will, since he happens to be right next to him, with your permission, Seti Crag, I will cast a guidance on you.
Nice.
Leave it to you to drag the spell effect.
So I just
Yeah, you just drag it onto you, and you also have the guidance immunity.
guidance immunity
Yeah.
effect item. Okay.
Yeah, I see it on you now.
Yep. I just took me a minute to remember.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So, Seti, it is your go.
All right. Shouldn't need that, so I'll just okay. Let's see. That's the one I dazzled. So target that one.
Yep.
One second. Sorry. Actions. Counter. Seti.
By the
Spend an action.
by the way, you guys will level up once you're past this mine part coming up. Just a hint. Heads up.
Spend an action to draw my bow, and then shoot it once.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess that's gonna miss, and then shoot it a second time. Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Hmm. Sure.
Go away, pop up. There we go.
All right, these things. Okay. So the one here slithers over to Hal.
Oh shit! I forgot to push that guidance thing. I don't think that. I don't think a 12 would have hit.
No.
What? Okay. How do I get
Oh
rid of
yeah,
guide?
never mind. Hal's not here.
Remove effect. Right click.
So in that
That's-
case, it will go there. Yeah, that's that. We'll attempt to grab Gideon because it's ugly. So uh, grabs you. So you're grabbed by this thing. Okay. And its last action. Mm, I would say give me a fortitude save for this.
Gideon's fortitude save. There we are.
Oh, that's very nice. So you avoid being sucked on, and that did not sound good. Okay, that's its turn. Here, this one's going after Seti here. You are grabbed. Um, and a fortitude save from Seti. Oh, nice. All right, you're fine. Farah, your go.
Okay. Well, I suppose since I was sleeping, I would have to stand because I would start out prone.
No, you're up. It's you all kind of
Okay.
got up at the same time when the shout went on.
See how they're 20 feet. Well, let's start out with just vitality lashing that one. And oh, wait, vitality is that the undead one or the living one? I always forget. Yes, that's the undead one. I always forget the name. So we'll do this instead. No, not that, because it was the wrong thing. Unless the great giant
Oh,
leeches.
okay.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch because I'm gonna assume they're not undead.
No, no. Yeah, you hit.
Okay, it was just my brain gets those two spells confused all the time. Okay. Oh, crappy damage, but all right. And after that, I'm gonna move myself in closer, but around here, and that's
Okay.
my 3.
All right, Aura.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my Gladius. Then I'm going to use exploit vulnerability on the critter.
Mm-hmm. Had that last night too.
Alright, and alright,
Oh, wow.
critical success.
Nice.
You learn all the creature's resistances, weaknesses, and immunities, including the amount of resistance and weaknesses.
So if you have salt, it's good. Low weakness is will, high is fort, and they like to suck on living things.
Okay. So I will drizzle some salt across my blade and stab it.
Nice. Oh, nice.
That's just a regular hit.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh.
miss the crit by much.
Hey, max damage. And then whatever weakness it has to salt, it takes that amount of damage too.
Yeah, already done. You horribly injure it, as you can see.
Okay, and that's all my actions.
Okay,
Such disgusting things.
Gideon, your go.
Gideon is going to attempt to escape.
Yep. Yeah, you're no longer grabbed.
Okay. And well, now needle darts at that sucker.
Ah, classic. Those are really good for like undead campaigns because like certain things it's silver. Ah, didn't miss by a lot.
Thaumaturges are good like that.
Yeah.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, that is the escape was 1 action. That's a 2-action spell. That's my turn.
Seti.
Okay, how do I? Let's see. There's a button for escape, right?
If
Sorry, I'm
not,
trying to find it.
if you can't find it, just roll a athletics roll. Easy break free.
Athletics roll, you said.
Yeah, athletics.
Do I want to try to that? Not really, but I guess I will. Nope.
No, he still has you.
All right. In that case, let me make a flat check of 5. Draw to draw my dagger.
That was close.
That draws my dagger, and then let's see. The escape thing was it's a attack action, right? Or it was one of those.
It's
where
an
I have to get
action.
cut.
It's just an action to get out of it.
I just don't remember if the escape was the if it counts as for the
Flat
multi
checks, no.
action.
I mean, I've been playing it all this time. Like flat, like checks like that do count as action, but not map.
Okay, it's
So-
not map.
Not map.
But what about was the escape part of the map or not? That's what I was trying to figure out.
So the escape wasn't part of the map.
Okay.
Pulling your dagger out, but they still count as action. So you have one more left.
Yeah, I was just double checking because,
Mm.
and then I'll try to strike the stupid thing. Let me see which is piercing vision. Just trying to make sure. There you go. Making sure I'm clicking on the right button. Nope.
Oh.
I can't hit Jack.
Right. Well, this one's no longer hugging anyone. So wow, Seti, it likes you. Starts trying to grab onto you. Feeding time, apparently. Nest.
No.
Sure. And it should be that.
Yep.
And a fortitude save for the last action of it.
Mm.
So yeah, 2 of these on you. You're good. Okay, so this one does have you. So fort save. We'll do this one at a time. No, not that one. So you take 6.
Yeah. I'll use ambulance advance. So he would gain resistance 2 plus your level to any damage. Just drag the effect on yourself.
Is that just for one thing, or is that for?
That's for one thing.
Okay. Well, then I would that would be what 3. So I'll just
Yeah.
click on the half damage button instead of moving the effect.
Yeah, just click on the half.
Okay.
Okay.
You are drained 1. On top of that. Fort saves through the second one. Oh, jeez. So that one is 6. The drain doesn't go up. It's just your drain 1. And last one. Last fort save. No. Jeez. 4. So
That hurt.
yeah, that hurt. Yeah. Farah, it is your go.
Um,
I can just imagine Seti with 2 of these things on him.
I'm the one who noticed it in time, and I'm the one who gets nuked.
Yeah, ironic. Hey.
yeah, we're gonna 2-action heal him right now,
Yeah.
just to keep him tanking. Oh, we're gonna roll really bad, but we're gonna 2-action. Okay, so the.
Still
I don't-
healing.
Still quite a
So,
bit.
yeah.
And then for one action, I guess I'd like to do a knowledge check and just ask what their lowest save is. So first, I need to know what knowledge check I should roll.
It was already established their lowest was a will. I can't remember who had a knowledge check on them. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't
yeah,
remember.
so
Who
their
did.
their will is their lowest, their fort is their highest.
Oh, okay. Then, heck, did they have any weaknesses? Anything that
Salt,
would help me out here?
salt.
Salt. Oh,
Oh, yes.
damn. Uh, I don't have a salt spell.
That'd be cool. Just cast it on them.
Okay, well, since I asked the question, that would be really my last action. So.
Okay, Aura.
All right. I will attack the thing again.
Yeah, and you have salt on your blade because you applied it
You know,
last time.
equivalent thereof, but yeah.
Hmm.
Wah, wah.
But yeah, really.
I'm gonna use a hero point to not get the fumble deck.
Okay. That's better. Roll that damage.
All right. Plus salt.
Okay, so that one falls dead off a Seti.
Okay. Move here, and then last action is to do exploit a vulnerability on this one.
Yep.
And I
Oh,
don't learn anything.
no. Oh well. Okay, then it'll be Gideon's turn.
Gideon will strike. He's flanked for me, isn't he?
He is
Yep.
now, yeah.
Gideon's going to strike. Plus, yeah, okay.
That hits.
Okay, damage.
Oh, that's pretty
Nice.
good. Okay.
He's barely injured now. So Gideon is now going to cast that on Seti Krog and the bad guy.
Okay. So it's status plus. Nice.
Do I drag that over, or is it just a?
I believe you drag it on you. I think.
I think you might have to drag it on the bad guy as well. I'm not sure though. That's the first time I've ever used this in my Pathfinder
Okay, so
experience.
I put it on the bad guy. That's it for your turn, isn't it?
That is it for Gideon. End of
All right.
turn.
Seti, you have an ugly on you. It's your go.
But I have a dagger now, so let's try to stab the little bastard.
Shank it like you're in a prison.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Got your shield. That's no good. Oh, it's
No.
still hit. Still hit. Okay, cool. I saw a
Okay.
3 and I'm like, what?
Do I click the damage button?
Yes.
Is that what I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Regular damage. Okay. Hang on. That should hit. Let me fix that. I don't know why. Just -4. There we go. Fixed.
Still alive?
Oh yeah. That's a critical hit. Mm, Give me an athletics roll after that attack.
Proficiencies, athletics. Oops.
Oh, yeah. So you stab this thing, and you basically bring the blade up, and you basically like cut it in half, and it
Nice.
falls dead because it had basically minimal health left. So there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get back to our map here.
I'm not immobilized. I'm not grabbed.
So everybody gets well rested. The drain goes away because by the time you reach the mines, you'll be fine.
Well, those were disgusting things, weren't they?
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
how many we get? What our level for hit points for rest at night, or what is it?
If you just do the rest for night button, it will do it all automatically.
Gotcha. 2 points. So it must be my con. Yep.
Yeah, it's your con plus your level. Or your con times your level, I guess I should say.
Would you like me to take 10 minutes and do a treat wounds on you for those last three?
Yeah. That'd have been good.
Okay,
Before we rest.
I need to target you to use my macro. Let's see if it'll let me. No, I got to be able to target him to use my macro. So I'll just roll a skill check. Medicine. All right.
So, um, what are you guys seeing on that map there? I just want to gauge it. You guys are all here.
You're back up to full health, Seti.
Cool.
So, how's your vision?
I can see to there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So,
it's snowing for some reason.
no, it's not snow. So, you reach upon there, just pretend the trees aren't there because I couldn't, like a desert version of this. But you're
Now
basically coming up onto this um complex. So it's basically like if the mine was in the kind of the mountainside, they've built like a wall around it kind of thing.
Mm.
And there's a gated area here. Just gonna set this
So
up.
sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. You've missed everything, man.
I know. Very sorry. Sorry.
um, so we'll set that like that.
Your character now has purple toenails.
Yeah, probably well deserved.
You just want to quickly fill Hal in on what's been going on?
we had two fumbles on our perception checks for sleeping for our people who were taking watch. I managed to make mine and then got beat up by two blood-sucking worm things.
Oh,
Yeah. So basically, I'll quickly get you up to speed. So at the end of last session, you guys fell asleep and you ended up on an airship in a kind of a dreamlike state. You met this god named Himdi, and Montel in a ghost spectral form was there as well on this airship. And you have been tasked to investigate what happened with, the sarcophagus with whatever came out of it. Um, and they were pointed the way to a character named Waffen to kind of get information. Long story short, this led them to this mine where they currently are. There was some um, some library role playing there a little bit, but we'll get into that later. But that's kind of the short end of everything to get you all caught up.
Okay,
I just
thank you.
posted
And
my
again, I'm
notes
sorry.
into the general chat. If you want to read through them.
Okay, yep, yep.
Right. So upon all of you there, Hal teleports in the middle of nowhere and realizes he's with you.
Poof.
He's been with
Um,
us all along. He's just been quiet.
I know, right? Um,
He shows up right after we have to battle the little baby
creatures,
Ju- Just
purple
in
leeches.
time.
Yeah.
Worms.
So there's like torches here lit up the entranceway, but something is off. Perception roll from everybody. Oh, Farah and
Woohoo.
Gideon.
Hey,
Damn.
we're making up for that napping during
Yeah, that's it. Right there. Okay,
right
cool.
now.
So Gideon and Farah, right away, you notice at the entranceway they're corpses. Who is good with survival?
Me.
Gideon is not horrible at it. He's not, but he's untrained.
Anyone else have
I'm
a
decent with it. I mean, I got a +4, so, and I'm
Yeah.
trained though.
okay?
Hal is trained at +5.
Well,
Great.
those that are good at it, give it a roll.
sounds like everybody but me.
Oh, I'm terrible at it.
Wow.
Oh,
Gideon
Very good.
again. Look at that.
Oh, Gideon, nice.
Ah.
mm,
So Gideon, you notice not too far from you there are what appear to be a pair of two people being dragged towards this complex. And beside them it appears to be what looks like you notice this from the tomb you're in, undead tracks.
Hmm.
Oh,
I am gonna
thank you.
alert my compatriots and move in the direction of these bodies being dragged.
Wait, should we send our scout forward first before we charge in?
Okay, I have desisted by a hand of caution on my arm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to sneak. Gonna try to stealth. Can I see
Okay.
the people dragging?
So the drag marks look like they go towards the this entrance way, which
Oh no,
goes
I was
all the
asking if
way.
I could see
Oh
the actively people being dragged when he
no,
points up.
no, this happens a while ago.
Okay.
I shouldn't be eating a frosty with a sore throat, but they're damn good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Do you want me to make my stealth check, or do you have a thing?
Sure, you can do a stealth check.
Okay. That's for me, and I'm going to try to move over into this tree area.
Oh, thank you, Apex, for that chat there. Awesome.
And from there, I'll try to get a better look.
Okay, give me a perception roll. See if you can see anything else. Nice roll. So among the dead, um, kind of between where you are and the bodies, appears there was a scuffle in this area, and it looks like there were some skeletons just killed. So there was a fight here, different footprints, more undead, like skeletal form feet. And there are no weapons on the ground or anything. You can't tell how many bodies are on the ground, and the dragging tracks go all the way into what you see now is a double door gate going into this mine complex.
Kyle is going to open an investigation on what happened to the bodies, who was fighting here.
Okay.
Just as a side note, I appear to be doubled up on
Oh, I
tokens.
see that. Here, let me get rid of one. You were so late that you doubled yourself up.
Yeah. Again, sorry for that. I apologize, guys. That was
Oh,
inconsiderate of me. I apologize.
by the way, everyone,
Okay.
my second step grandson was born today.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
congratulations.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Mhm.
congrats.
Nice.
Oliver is his name.
Hmm.
Oh, I love the name Oliver.
Yeah,
Love it.
That's a fantastic movie too.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's really
I-
good.
Great voice.
as a superhero fan, Oliver Queen is who I think of when I hear the name Oliver. So Green Arrow
Mhm.
kicks
That's
butt.
actually where it came from, because
Oh,
because
awesome.
the parents are into like the comics and all and stuff, so that was kind of like the joke there, Oliver. But Oliver, I think, is also in relation to in the family and all. But
Yeah, I never had children, but Oliver, Bruce, and Clark were my top three for boys. So
nice. All right.
shows my nerdiness.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. By the way, it's and
That's
it
awesome.
just makes me feel older than grandparents. All right, let's
Mhm.
go. So Hal, you were doing investigation. So what are you particularly looking for?
Oh, I'm just opening an investigation into this
Hmm.
as the investigator pursue a lead type
Okay.
type thing.
So
Point out to the others where the skeleton fight was.
mhm.
We know that there's that, but we also have to. So we know we're going to be fighting skeletons inside amongst everything else.
I drew like
So
kind of a circle here. It's barely see it, but that's kind of
I
what
say
I'm
all,
area.
all I see is white.
I
'Cause,
know, glow.
but I'm going to switch out my, instead of having my bow drawn, I'll have my light mace.
Hmm.
Um, do you want to circle around this place first to see if there's any other ways in, guys?
Yeah. Hal is
Yeah,
going to go up and
I vote for that.
investigate if it's if Seti gives him the all clear.
Okay. So I'll take you a bit to kind of investigate the whole area. You could just stay where you are. So there is no other way in. It seems that this is the only entrance there, as this is built kind of going into like the mine slash mountain-ish structure. And the gates are iron. Front gates are double door iron. And
They
your
left the,
investigation into the fight here seems like they roughly about 6 to 8 skeletons were killed in a brutal way. And it looks like through that investigation that more undead came and just seemed to overpower whomever was dragged going into the complex.
Hmm.
they left
I will
bodies
pass
out
this along.
front. They left bodies out front, so those are probably more undead.
So we don't see any living or undead creatures moving around, and the mine entrance is closed or open.
It is closed. These bodies, on further investigation, appear to be miners who are now dead, slumped over and sorts.
Move up.
Doors are
Should
here,
should
correct?
we investigate further?
Yeah, let's just go check those bodies, but I'm betting those are probably undead, so be careful.
Yeah, the iron doors here are double doors and they're shut. Uh,
Gideon says, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
so on each side of the door, there is kind of a slat where someone can, like, from the other side can open it to see kind of like who's on your side. So they both have slats.
Gideon will examine the dead skeletons.
They look brutalized with arrows.
The skeletons, not the dead
The dead
miners.
bodies. The dead miners.
He's looking at the skeletons. He said the smashed up skeletons.
Well, the spatula skeletons, yeah, there's a bunch of them that were taken down.
Gotcha.
Is there any usable equipment or arrows?
The arrows are all broken, like they roll perceptions if you can recover any.
Yeah, I forgot to grab mine off the.
You recover 5, so if you can add 5 to your rep inventory.
Yeah.
Gideon will move closer to the doors and listen for any sound.
Go ahead and roll.
He hears coughing. Oh,
Yeah, the frosty's getting to my throat. I don't care. It tastes good.
Hmm.
Why is it that you get a cold and you want fucking ice cream? Like, it's always a thing. Um, you hear nothing.
I say let's move forward.
Try it. Test the door.
Okay.
Do we have? Let me see. Hold on.
How you testing the door? Push on it.
I'm going to check it for traps. So I'm going to put away my weapons real quick.
Seti, give me a perception roll.
Can I raise my shield out of combat and just keep it raised?
Yep.
Hal is going to try to aid him in his check. So
So,
Hal is
Seti,
aiding.
as you're kind of like looking over this door, the slat in that door where you are is open a bit, and there's a bow and arrow pointed at your head. You get a reaction.
Duck.
You gonna duck? Yeah. All right, you said duck. That's what I heard.
Yep.
So an arrow gets shot through the slat, and then the slat closes. Seti is ducked, kneeling at the door right now.
Okay, I have
I don't know.
I have an idea, guys.
I don't know if that was a trap or if that's somebody on the other side. But
You're guessing it's somebody on the other side pointing an arrow at your head.
Seems
So
very impolite.
question about game mechanics.
pull my weapons again.
Would a spell that is an emanation spell emanate through a door?
No.
Depends on if there are cracks in the door and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
looking at
general, no.
doors, do I think that one of my heal spells would emanate through the door?
It looks pretty tight. Like, I wouldn't see like stitched iron bars, but It'd be like very, very strong, put together well. It doesn't look like there's much with
Well,
any,
oh
but
well.
Can we pry the little the peephole open far enough that an oil flask could be stuffed through the hole?
you could try.
Okay. Cal has some oil flasks and and fire starting equipment. We should.
I'm just getting rid of the light. It's annoying.
Okay. Um,
I'm gonna run
so
to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
if somebody can,
Has oil flasks and a means of lighting them.
excellent. Let's stick an oil flash through this hole.
Okay, so to pry this flat, you need an athletics roll to try and pry it open.
Is there someone good at athletics?
I'm fair at it. Gideon is.
Give it a shot.
And a plus
Let's
6.
see.
Yeah.
Uh, athletics. Gideon and Aura are tied for best.
Okay.
Okay, Aura, you want to give it a try and I'll aid you?
Of course.
My aid roll.
Uh, see if I can never find these things.
Okay, so 14. Yeah, you're able to get open enough to kind of flick the flask in.
And then while they are presumably dealing with the fire on the other side, let's see if we can open the door.
Okay, so was it lit as you kind of chucked it in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So here's what happens. You chuck the flaming oil in there, and you kind of like through the little crack you could see obviously something was set on fire in the form of two skeletons who burn alive, or I should say unalive, and you have killed two that were by the door. And
All right, sorry.
Let's open them up.
All right.
Gideon
they
opened the door.
are not locked. Uh,
Shall we?
We shall.
Did we? What did we do to take care of the person, or did they just run away?
We burned them
Yeah.
alive or unalive.
Okay.
okay, so initiative roll.
Oh,
You clearly know you're here because you burned two of them.
Well, considering I have a -1 stealth, I'm pretty sure they knew long before that.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's on there, I think. 3, 4, 5. All right. So Gideon is first. So let me see where you are. So you see a few of these armed with
Is
bow and
it?
arrows on this like wooden catwalk. There's
I
one
can't
over
see the
here.
things up there. And is it nighttime or something?
Hang on.
Because my vision isn't. I'm not seeing those. There we go.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's quite a few around.
Are those skeletons, or what are we
They
seeing?
are skeletons. They pretty much look like the ones you fought in the tomb at the beginning, except these ones have, well, I think the other ones had a bow too. So bow and a scimitar. Yeah. And there are drag marks going this way, kind of towards these tracks. So what does Gideon want to do?
Gideon is going to cast Bless.
Okay.
His Bless aura. And his shield is already raised. He will, with his, let's see here now, we've got one way down south, but we got bunches and bunches of them up north. So he is going to move. Come on. He doesn't want to. Yeah, he's gonna move. To the middle. No, he doesn't want to move and leave anybody outside of his bless. So he's just stepping that far, and that's the end of his turn. Can I ask a question about bless? Can you cast it in one round and sustain it in the same round?
I believe that's a no because it specifically says you have to do it in a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the increasing it has to be the next round.
Once per round on subsequent turns, yeah.
Mhm.
So you see a skeleton over here come from behind one of these carts, takes a shot at and misses. It don't matter. This one over here. Okay, that's yeah, that one. It moves. Missed. I missed. Okay. Uh, this one here is about there. Takes aim at Seti. Oh, that one hit.
Yep.
Pegs her for 5. And Hal, your turn.
Hat is going to devise a stratagem. And rolling. Why is it not rolling? All right, well, I'm just going to roll a die.
Nah.
7, and I don't know if that's going to hit or not. So I'm going
No.
to assume that it's not. Okay, then Hal is going to target one of the skeletons,
Yeah.
and he is going to recall knowledge on the skeleton to learn any particular strengths or weaknesses of these skeletons.
Um, not with that roll.
Not with that roll.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that is it fair to say that's a free action because these are part of the investigation?
You fought them before in the opening tube, so pretty much
Yep.
like they're skeletons and they have their standard undead immunities.
Okay.
So
Then
that much you know.
Hal is okay. He is then going to create a lesser Drake or mutagen and consume it. Which should have given me the effect. It did not. It disappeared. I did this out of order. Sorry. Getting the Drake heart
Yeah.
mutagen
That'll be all your
back up so I can
actions.
grab. I'm just trying to get the effect on me. There we go.
Uh,
So that was 2 actions, and then Hal is going to, for his last action, he is going to. Is this a wall that he's hiding behind?
no, it's free. It's visible. He can see you. You can see him.
Okay. Then for his last action, Hal will. You know what? He's just going to switch weapons to a bow to be able to hit the ones up top. So
Okay.
he will sheath the sap and draw his short bow, and that's it for Hal.
Uh, so this one goes. So there and tries to shoot Aura. Does not. Does not. Seti, your go.
Wait a second. I thought it was closer than that last time. I measured it earlier and I thought it was closer. That sucks. Second. Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to use two actions to move. So.
Okay.
There. Target this one. And attempt to smack him with my mace.
Okay. Oh. No.
Said no.
No.
All right. That's it.
Okay. Oh. This guy. There. And one shot. Ha! He dropped his weapon. All right, Farah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a knowledge check first. So, recall knowledge on skeletons.
You think they're ants?
Oh, hmm.
Really bony ants.
Mm, that probably checks out. I'm gonna try this now, though, on that one.
Okay. Critical fail.
Very nice.
So it gets enfeebled and double damage.
And double damage. Yes. That's
Very
my choice.
nice. Uh, there we go. Now it's got enfeebled on it. All right. Next baddie will be the one where Seti is. So it's coming after you with scimitar. It doesn't like you.
Feeling is mutual.
Nope. Missed. No. I'm fine with that. These guys are horribly trained, apparently.
They're stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stormtroopers
Oh.
were trained very, very well. They were just under strict orders to not harm them because they were his kids, and he knew the whole time.
Probably going to regret making that joke too, because we still got a long way to go in this battle.
All right, Aura.
All right. First action. I'm going to do exploit vulnerability on the skeleton over here.
All right.
Terrible. Honestly.
No.
I'm gonna run over. And I'm going to attack it, even though I'm using a bladed weapon.
Yeah. There you go.
At least it's a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all my actions.
Okay. This one here. Oh, there. Last action is going after Seti here. Scimitar style. This one actually hit. Oof.
Ooh,
So, Hal and Gideon and Farah, you notice the fire has basically spread to here. And now, I know it was a smaller fire, but this area here is now on fire. This one here dies from the fire engulfing that area. Like it just goes kind of up and engulfs them. So this area
Oh
here
wow.
is now fired up. You notice that the wood burns really fast, probably because it's old. Gideon, your go.
Gideon is moving to the. It would help if I took the ruler off. He's moving, I believe, to there. That's 15 feet, and let me make sure that that is where he wants to be. 30 feet. Yes. He's moving to there, and he is casting a 2-action heal on Seti Craig.
Okay.
2-action. Come on, baby.
Nice.
And that is his turn.
Okay.
Keep forgetting we're only level 1.
Yeah.
Right.
And my main campaign, I'm level 12, so
So
Level
this skeleton here is a little weary of the fire. Oh, it's some distance with him. So he's going to go there and hold. This one here, he. Let's see. He doesn't give a shit about the fire. Apparently. Goes there. Targets Gideon. Normal hit. Low damage. Oh, jeez. Critical hit. No, ignore the card. Just take the 10. How?
Okay. Hal is going to devise a stratagem. I don't know why this is not rolling. There we go. A
Oh,
2. That does not sound like a good stratagem.
no.
So Hal is going to um, move up. You know what? He's going to move adjacent Gideon. And then he's going to craft an elixir of life. And he is going to feed it to Gideon. So
Nom nom
we
nom.
will use the elixir of life.
Oh, good roll.
yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky. And that is 6 points to Gideon.
Num nums.
That will be it for Hal.
Okay. So this one here. So this one here goes over to Hal, kind of like a charge sort of deal with a scimitar. Huh. Mm,
And remember, Hal's AC should really be 18 right now.
yeah. Well, you missed anyway.
Yeah.
He falls on his face. That's all his actions.
Graceful.
Yeah, he was very graceful. Seti, as you're kind of facing these two, and fire is very close to you.
Yep. So we're going to attempt this first.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Actually, this is a set of stairs that I'm on, right?
Kind of, yeah.
You know what? It's a horrible, horrible idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna, what is it? Step here.
Yeah.
I'm going to smash the stairs with my mace.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you want me to do any roll, or
Do
is it just gonna
do
shatter because of it?
athletics to see how good that smashes.
Okay. 1 second. Proficiency.
And everybody
athletics.
should have their hero points there, just as a reminder. Some of you got extra.
What do we use those for, anyways? I can't remember. Is there bonuses?
Rerolls.
Did it-
They're rerolls
rerolls?
for yeah.
Okay.
Oh, very
I don't want to
good.
reroll on that one.
No. Okay, so this is what happens. You basically like step back. Um, what's your weapon there?
The
Warhammer?
light.
Oh,
No,
light,
it's a uh, light mace is the one I'm
a light
using.
mace. Okay. So you bring down the light mace there, crushing the stairs as these two are sort of on it. And let's see what happens. So these two basically fall forward into the fire and die.
Nice. All right. There's one up there.
So they lose their footing and they kind of, and right in the fire and see you later.
And I'm going to move a separate time. Which see, that's 25, 30. So this is telling me that I'm moving a total of 30, but I had stepped. So how do I do that? Do I just move? And
Just move where you have to move.
okay.
Yeah. At this point.
That'll be my, end of my turn.
Yeah. So this one here comes up to Aura. That was a very good move, by the way. Reminds me of something I did as a dwarf character in D&D a long time ago.
I'm getting good at pulling those unexpected maneuvers lately.
I encourage it. If you have something crazy, sometimes I do it on my end, but go for it. This one hits you for ouch 10.
Yes, that is very ouch.
Uh, hits you again. It really doesn't like you for 8.
Well, that's it for me.
Unconscious. Okay. Farah, you see Aura go down.
Start with moving. 5. Hmm. Here. Target that one that took Aura down.
Okay.
I'm gonna vitality lash it.
All right. Normal fail.
regular damage.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
So, that's all that's doing. Or a recovery roll.
I would have moved up above the skeleton that killed me in the order.
So okay. All right. So
Yeah.
that would be that guy then. Ah, that one's that move that far. Okay, so that guy did go. So end of the round. See about this fire here. So fire grows bigger. So it's not burning like the ground. It's more focused on the kind of catwalk. And this one gets engulfed. Oh, jeez. Very cool. Gideon.
Gideon is going to cast a 3-action heal.
Nice.
Everybody within 30 foot, place 30-foot emanation. 30
That would hit
foot.
him. That would hit him. That would hit him.
Actually, I can place it right here, can I not?
Emanations come directly from you.
From you.
Oh, so it has to be on me? Okay, fine, be
Yeah.
that way. See if I care.
But it's still, yeah.
Yeah, it hits the deadies. So they have to roll for
Okay, roll damage / healing. 8. Roll an 8. Can I hero point that? 2?
Nope.
do so a critical fail for this guy. And I believe that one passed the other guy. Yeah. So what was the? It was 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is that everything?
So yeah, everybody is healed for 2 that's inside the aura.
Okay. And this one goes. So it's going to use all its movement to go there. How?
Okay. Al, surprise, is going to devise a stratagem on the one to his right,
Yeah.
and it just wanted to be on that
Wow.
20, but it,
Those your rolls today have been meh.
yep. So what he's going to do is he's going to swap weapons. So he's going to swap his short bow for his staff.
Right?
That will be one action.
Yeah.
He will then not target the one to his right. He's going to hit the one below him with his sap with a strike.
Okay.
Why'd you sheath your bow?
I guess I didn't need to, but just have it.
That'll be a miss.
That was a miss.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
okay.
miss. That's okay.
And then as his final action, he will oh heck, we're just going to go for broke and do his next strike on the
Yeah, you never know.
injured one, I think,
Yeah.
which is a map strike on the injured, which should hold on. It's still going to apply that divisive stratagem there, so he'll just stay on the one below him. There's a 20 on that dice. Oh, it wanted that 20. Okay, that's it for him.
Okay. The dice gods didn't want that 20.
No, he's done that twice so far.
Uh,
Hovered on that 20 and then gone to the 8.
so this guy here is going after Hal. Granted, he doesn't like being attacked. So he spends an action getting up because he's the one that fell, but then he attacks. So that's his second action, realistically. So hits you for 7. I laughed when he fell. Ha 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 ha. Okay, cool. So that's his turn. Seti.
Right. That little guy right there. A wing better.
Aw. You might as well use your hero points now because we're near the
Nope.
end of the session. So
Okay.
if you're gonna read, you
How do I
just
use the hero point?
so you right click on one of the ones you missed. Pop up should come up and say reroll with hero point.
Really using hero point.
That's better.
Nice.
Okay, so damage,
Uh,
right? Correct? Just damage.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And is it still alive after that hit?
So yeah, you hit him.
Okay. And then my second attack missed, so I will use my other hero point for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're using a hero point.
That hits. Oh
Is he still alive? Probably. After
no, you actually
no.
just had enough to kill him. So
All right. That one's out of range, but it's not super out of range. Do I have a line of sight on this one over our near death person?
yeah, you could see him.
Okay. Then I'm going to do the horrible, horrible idea of throwing my dagger
Okay.
at him. Because I do have a dagger. I had pulled my dagger from my other hand, so. Thrown dagger. Thrown. Target of out of range. Oops. Hold on. I forgot I clicked the wrong button.
Just funny that one skeleton that like fell down, he got prone. Like he's the one that dropped his weapon earlier, and he had a bad time. Oh, so close.
Range penalty did you in?
Yep.
Oh well. You killed one though. Laura, it is your go. As
All
your
right.
to
First
recover
action.
your bit of health, right?
Yep.
You got 2 health.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
you're prone, aren't you? Aren't you prone or I
I
don't
just stood up. That's my
know. Okay.
first action.
Okay.
Second action, because my weapon is dropped, I will
Oops, that's not the button I wanted to press, but it works.
switch to my thunder mace,
Yeah.
and then I'll make a strike at this guy and
Destroy
hopefully
him.
kill it because it's the only way I'm going to live.
Yeah, probably. Aw.
All I got now.
Do
Why
you
do I
have a
have a hero point?
hero point? Do you have any?
I used the hero point, but I have one now. I'm not sure why.
Well, you can use it.
Okay.
Why not? That hits.
All right. For not a lot.
You kill it. Beautiful.
Good. This would have
Yeah,
killed me
so
if I didn't.
basically like you're like weary, get up and you see this thing and you're like and
Mhm.
shatter it.
Mm.
All right, Farah.
Okay. I'm gonna vitality lash the one right directly in front of me.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Aw.
oh well. That
Half is
perhaps,
half.
and I'm gonna go up here because my last action.
Okay, so this guy is gonna he likes you, Aura.
Apparently.
Oh, it was almost a fumble. Well, you missed, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, end of the round, the fire. Let's see. So, the whole catwalk is pretty much burned up or burning at this point on the one side, and this one's got a little bit left. But pretty much the catwalk is like on this end is done. Gideon.
Gideon is not going to mess around with this healing. He is going to move to here and do a 2-action heal on Aura.
Okay. Nice.
And that is 3 actions.
Much
Right.
appreciated.
So this skeleton guy going after Hal.
Oh,
That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Beautiful. Hal, it is your go.
okay. We will devise a stratagem,
Didn't see that
and
coming.
this time,
A
Critical.
one.
oh my gosh,
You go to the dice gods and they responded. So
Mhm.
that is horrible. Okay, so Hal knows that that's not going to work. So he is going to.
Tonight your strategy rolls have been horrible.
I know. Let's
Had
see.
one
Is
good
there a way
one,
to?
and the rest sucked.
Is there a way to hero point that?
If you have one,
But that you can't do that on Divide
well, you
Strategy.
can't. Okay, so you can't.
Well, there we
Fair-
go.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
so that's not going to work. So he's going to instead move to flank and try to hit this guy with his sap,
Which is blunt, right?
which is blunt.
You hit.
And since it's not a
No,
stratagem, he doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
you just poke him.
Just poke him. And then I don't really have anything great to do at this point. So I think I'm just going to take a step back.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Seti.
Well, let's see. Do I want to do that, or that, or that? Do I want to waste my other point? So I'm figuring out. Sorry. Yeah, I might as well.
Might as well.
All right, so this one. Sorry. Okay, it is.
So your dagger's like somewhere over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
a different thing now. Hunt prey, that one.
Okay.
So it's this one here,
Yeah.
and then Vindicator's mark.
Ooh. Yep. You hit.
Spell attack on a hit, do 2d4 spirit damage.
Yeah.
For the duration of the spell, it is invisible, concealed. You can dismiss the spell. Your turn last action is dealt with a weapon or unarmed attack. Okay, so I have to use a weapon or an unarmed attack for it. All right, that's it. Because the spell is a 2-point spell.
All right, Aura.
Okay,
Hang.
first action.
You were hanging on by a thread.
Much better now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to attempt to exploit vulnerability.
Oh,
And fail miserably.
yeah.
Oh, they're contagious.
Don't be getting Mr. Re-rolls, okay?
I'll do my best.
This
And
can,
then
can a hero
last
point be
action
used
if you
on
get
that one?
attacked.
I
Can a
don't
hero
know.
point be used on that one?
I haven't got any hero points.
That hits.
All right.
Ooh. He did. Well, he's deader. One
That's all my
fish,
actions.
one deady left. All right, Farah, one deady left. Your go.
Okay. Targeting him for vitality lapse.
I didn't see that coming. Ah, come on. It was going on to 6. Passed.
I'm still good.
Oh, well. Still half.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And then I'm
All right, Gideon, go for it.
All right. I guess Gideon is going to use his last heal spell since this is the last guy. 3-action heal, 30-foot radius. Maybe we'll take it out, and everybody needs some healing anyway.
All right. So
I don't know how to move that emanation.
that's fine. I'm just gonna roll for the Skelly. You got I think he got a critical pass. You got a 28.
Well, yeah, but we all get the healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's healed all the way. I can get rid of my wounded condition.
Okay.
It's the end of his turn.
All right. So he gets to go. So moves up. Oh, that one hit. Yeah, just a scratch. And that one missed. All right, Hal.
All right. It's going to happen this time. Hal is going to devise a stratagem.
Hey.
Yes.
Your
He
first
thinks that's
one.
going to be a good one. So he's going to flank and strike with his sap.
Critical hits.
Sweet.
It's like it saves it for the last guy.
Now you do it.
Fine.
In my life.
And he
All
just
right.
knocks his head off.
So the rest of the fire pretty much covers the rest of the catwalk, so it's pretty much ash at this point. As you have defeated all the deadies around you. Yeah.
I was just treating my wounds.
Yeah.
I went over and picked up my amulet and gladius.
A
Yeah.
dagger.
Yeah.
So looking around,
So the dragon tracks go this way.
shall we head up to the east?
Sure. How are we doing on health? Let's see.
Yeah, is anybody
Hal's
full.
hurt?
down.
I'm full.
Uh,
I'm good.
Hal's down 2.
Let's see here. So you see this strange plate of armor standing there in the middle of this track.
Oh, Gideon is raising his shield.
Hal is trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, it was going on the critical hit or critical roll. Instead of, yeah, you think it's a teddy bear. You want to hug it.
A teddy bear. Hmm. All right. So
Maybe
Hal
it has
does
the
not know.
terraflor on it.
Hmm?
Is it magical, guys?
Well, let's find out. I'll cast a detect magic on it.
Yes, there is magic coming from it.
Okay.
And
So
Gideon,
can
as you do that, it turns its head like, and a rustic sound is heard, and you have this. So that through the helmet, it's black, but you feel something staring at you And you notice that the armor itself looks a little rustic.
Hmm.
Okay, so for the living thing, I can use esoteric lore to try to identify it.
Uh,
Still nothing.
no, no. As you wait, kind of decide what to do, its whole body kind of turns to where it turned its head, kind of like a swivel. And again, you hear a rustic sound kind of turning your way, and it keeps staring at Gideon.
Okay, that's not unsettling, not at all.
Gideon, give me a perception roll for sound coming from this direction. You think you can hear distant kind of muffle sounds from humans.
Well, shall we attempt to move around this thing?
Uh,
I will attempt to move past it.
Uh, Hang on.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. But
Oh, you just missed being grabbed. So it's like you kind of like see the arm come out, and then you duck like limbo contest in the last minute. So
hands,
this
hands. I'm gonna.
so this thing, I'm not gonna start the initiative actually right now. We'll save that for next session though. Hang on, just got to end it. But that will be tonight's awesome session. I think a lot went on there. Highlights of the night. We're gonna start at the bottom this time with Seti.
I have Book of Doom for information. Like, as you're sitting there describing all of the things, I'm sitting here reading the journal entry, going, "Well, shit." It's like, well, okay.
Yeah,
Well, n-
you're clinging to that book, man. It's a good read.
Yeah. Well, the clinging to the book in and of itself, but also like just the details that are in there. It's like, huh, yeah, that's a thing.
Uh,
Which tome were we going into? Oh, that one. Okay, it's not in the list. Never mind.
All
Yeah. There's a
right.
lot of information in that one. It's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's only what you can read.
Yeah.
Farah,
I'm
go ahead.
Watch duty, and how I couldn't and how two of us couldn't see really big worms coming at us. That was definitely my highlight.
I was waiting for the third natural one, but it did come, luckily.
Yeah, and I saved that hero point the whole game because I'm like, I'm not going to use it on that because I like it better that way.
All right. Hal, you came a little late, but highlights for you, even though you were there.
Probably the fire.
Okay.
Mm.
No, no. Gideon.
For Gideon, it was a toss-up between the oil flasks, which were a really good idea, and the dual nat 20s after the both of us got our lint cleaned out of our belly buttons.
Yeah.
Nice perception roll.
Yep.
Yeah. My highlights were the fire, that whole idea. The back-to-back natural ones of scouting. slash patrolling. Seti's very enthrallment of the book was hilarious. Um, and it's awesome that you actually took that language because that's a key language for that. So kudos. Um, all around, it was really cool. You handled the skeletons really well, and the fire definitely helped. It took out half of those dudes pretty much. Otherwise, it could have went like sideways, but everybody handled it, stuck together, and it's awesome. And I like the investigation leading up to the door, and I still love that Mercetti like was just saw the slat open and the arrow pointed at him, and he's like, "Duck." That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do?
Uh,
The obvious thing:
uh,
not be in front of the arrow.
no, no. Yeah, so far, really good group camaraderie. The role playing with Loffin's father and the barkeep, really like all around a very good session to everyone. Um, I hope everyone's having fun. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
no.
Yep.
So we'll do it all again in 2 weeks there, and I'll post this video as soon as I get it up, and you can all relive it, how you could watch what in the beginning, what happened.
Yeah.
But good game, everyone, and have a
Yep.
good
Thank
rest
you
of
for
your
the
week.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
You too.
problem. Have a
Take
good
care,
one.
everyone.
Bye.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks,
See
Yeah.
guys.
y'all too.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Hey, so you were talking about people using crazy ideas, right?
Yeah.
Um, Pathfinder game, Pathfinder 1E, we're doing Rise of the Rune Lords, but our DM, she's super customized a bunch of stuff to it. So we are currently fighting a bunch of giants on the side of the steps, and they've got a cloud giant or a cloud dragon with a collar on it that's like enslaved collar.
Oh.
Uh, but she gave us all we all have like extra special powers and stuff because she doesn't like just regular characters. um so one of them that my character got is she gave us all domains.
Mm.
um and I have like the magic one, which gives you at the level we're at, uh anti-magic field.
Yeah.
So I used my familiar, which is a pseudo dragon. I cast the anti magic field on him because like anything that's like targeting you, you can target your familiar instead. And then had the pseudo dragon fly over on top of the collar uh, to turn it off,
Ah.
so that the rogue could jump on top of the dragon and pick the lock and pull it off.
That's cool.
And she's like but damn it.
Oh well,
Uh,
that's like tonight because I think the group is gelling really well.
yep.
And handling things really well, and I mean, you know, sometimes people go down, but the healing and all that,
The healing is just perfect. Like, I mean, honestly, it's the one he got unlucky with a big hit
yeah,
that knocked him down, but we're doing
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, and just like everybody's working well together, and I mean that, like I said, the skeleton thing would have been worse. I mean, had you not
hmm
started the fire, who knows what would have happened, right?
Well, oh, and that was part of the thing. That's why I moved up to where I was. I was like, okay, that looks like a choke point. I will at least go stand in the choke point. And then it was like, okay, there's fire right next to me. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but smash.
I love that. So that reminded me of I played this dwarf character. I can't remember his name. Way many moons ago, and I had just picked up my first Warhammer in the campaign, and I wanted to
Mm.
test it. So there were stairs nearby. I'm like, "Hello," I went to hit it, and I just got the threshold where like it did cave in the entire stairs,
Nice.
waking up everyone and whatnot. But that was a cool thing. It's like, oh, stairs, you don't need them. Smash! They all fall into the thing. That was awesome. But yeah, I love when players do that, like the certain things like that. It's awesome stuff. Anyway,
All right.
good game. You have a good rest
You
of
have a
your
good
week.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Bye.
Bye.